Hey guys, it's been a while. Hey guys. So a lot of things have changed. I'm going to turn my fan off, so hopefully there's not so much background noise. So I have basically taken off the entire summer. It was not a planned thing, and I didn't necessarily mean for it to happen. That's just what happened. So, yeah. So hi, sorry that it's been so long. For anybody who's still following me, thanks. You're a trooper. And I apologize for my neglect. One of the biggest changes that I'm going to be talking about right now is the fact that I started becoming more responsible for my body. Sounds crazy, I know, you're always responsible for your body. Yeah, well, I started actually taking on responsibility. I hurt because of myself. I am not losing weight because of myself. I am have so much digestion and stomach issues because of my own fault. I have GERD. There's a lot of foods that I'm supposed to avoid when you have this. So I, as you guys know, tried to do keto, a plant-based keto, predominantly plant-based. I still had eggs and cheese, and anyways, I just didn't eat meat. I still don't eat meat, but I also found I did not lose a whole lot of weight trying to do keto, and I was doing it. I wasn't oh my gosh, I wasn't losing weight, but I was cheating or not doing what I was supposed to do. I was trying to do it really hard, and I was going to the gym about 2.5 months, maybe even 3 months of 5 days a week most of the time. At the minimum it was 3 days a week, and I just nothing, maybe 4 pounds, but then the next week those 4 pounds would be back, and it just I was what am I doing wrong? So many people do keto and they get amazing results and huge losses, and I am not there. I'm doing something wrong. Kept beating myself up, tried restricting my calories even more and more, and I am pretty sure that I wasn't able to lose weight doing that because my body is not supposed to have a lot of fat. I'm not supposed to be eating a lot of fat when I have GERD. There's so many things that I'm not supposed to be eating, but fat is one of them. High fat is not good for me. And then there's just a lot of other things. Onion, garlic, acidic foods, citrus fruits, which I was having lemon a lot and stuff. So basically, in a nutshell, I feel like I was eating 100% wrong for my condition that I have, just because I was trying to lose weight. So what I've started recently is that I'm eating better for my condition. I am trying to limit fat as much as possible. So yeah, I've been getting a lot better. Now I put cheese on a little bit of stuff, but not everything how I was doing before. And then, let's see, I haven't had eggs in a while. I'll have them, but it's very, very rare now. Because I took everything out. I'm not supposed to have caffeine, chocolate, carbonated stuff. So I took everything out, and then I will have one thing to test to see if that is something, because when you have GERD, there's stuff that could trigger you worse than somebody else, or something that triggers somebody else really bad and it doesn't trigger you. So I eliminated everything, and then I've slowly introduced something and to see if that triggers me. So eggs does seem like it is definitely a trigger for my condition, and so I'm trying really hard not to eat those. And when I do have them, now it's so different, because before it was 6 eggs, and now it's 2 egg whites or 3 egg whites, and I try not to have a yolk. And if I do have a yolk, it's one. Like maybe I'll have 2 eggs with 2 egg whites with 1 whole egg in it or something. But I'm trying not to have the yolks at all. I have to eat smaller meals because it's filling up my stomach. If there's a lot of acid in there, it just like shoves it right up into my throat. The thing that really pushed me over the edge, I was starting to know like I need to eat better for this for sure. Like I'm just hurting myself. I think maybe that's why I'm not able to lose weight, because I'm trying really, really hard and I can't. So I'm thinking maybe my GERD, like me eating all this stuff that I'm not supposed to be eating with it, is contributing some to, you know, me not losing weight. But I had something like around lunchtime, and then I had pizza on top of it like later that night, and I forgot to ask them to not put sauce on it because I'm not supposed to have tomato sauce. And so I was like, oh well, whatever, you know, I'll eat it anyways. That night I had like the worst hellfire in my throat. Like woke up with a really bad cough, because the acid can make you have like a really dry cough. It can also, like, I can potentially shred or like and thin the lining of my esophagus and cause leaking and all that. Like, so that night with all that acid in my throat and everything, that's all I kept thinking about was like something, I'm gonna like shred a hole. It's gonna get so thin it just pops open, and then I'm gonna have to go in for like an emergency surgery. So that really triggered like a whole like intense seriousness for me to get my crap together. That's been like the biggest change to my diet. Smaller portions, staying away from the stuff that I'm not supposed to have. Carbonated has been really hard because when I try not to have pop, I love to go for just the carbonated like seltzer waters, and I haven't been drinking those because carbonation did, when I took that out and then had some stuff, it definitely seemed like a huge trigger for me was the carbonation. So that has been really hard. So lots of water. Once in a while I still have a pop, but it's pretty rare. Like, and I mean, hopefully it will become not at all if I just keep pushing. So let's see what else. I need to eat slower, which is actually a really big struggle for me because I don't know why I developed this problem. Like, obviously, like, I know that I'm like fat, but that doesn't mean that you eat fast and like a pig just because you're fat. Like, my sister is around the same size as me and she eats super freaking slow. Like, it takes her triple the amount of time to eat her plate as it does me. I'm just like, you would think I was in the military at some point because I'm just like, whoa, 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 like, I don't understand. So I've been consciously trying to like take smaller bites and slow down, take a bite, put my hands down, wait a few seconds, you know, like, and then like take another bite. So I've been working on that, which is good anyways, because if you eat slower, your body has more time to tell your brain, hey, I'm full, so you can stop eating now. So that should help me eat smaller portions anyways. This is all just trial and error, and hopefully trial and success. I don't know what I'm doing. I know how I'm supposed to eat for a condition that I have, so that's for sure something I'm going to follow. I also, you know, just try to be active. I work a full-time job. I work a second job a lot of the times, and once in a great while some kind of random third job. So I try to stay active. I'm probably going to take up yoga in the school year. A place that is local to me does yoga really early in the morning before I have to be to work, so I think that that will be a really great tool to have and just help tone and strengthen, if anything else, and just like a little bit of time for myself. Stress is also a huge, like, I mean, stress is, it's everywhere, there's no avoiding it, but it's a huge trigger for weight gain and not being able to lose weight, and it's also a really big trigger for GERD, which is crazy. I mean, I guess stress probably just makes any condition you have like 1,000 times worse and amplified to the max. So I think yoga would help with that also. And then I'm just trying to just be more conscious of my thoughts, and, you know, when I feel myself getting extremely stressed, tell myself like, okay, calm down. Like, what's the worst part of what's going on right now? And usually it's really not that big a deal. I also suffer with anxiety, which is a lot better than it used to be, for sure. It used to be anxiety for absolutely no reason. It would just like attack me, and I would just be like in this frantic panic that I could not get out of no matter what I did, and I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack or something. And now it's like, it's kind of more like I feel the anxiety and I go, why am I having this anxiety? Like, I have a face painting event today, and part of me was just like, I think I should cancel it. Like, I don't think I should go. And then I'm like, why? I love doing face painting. I'm going to be getting paid for it. It's like, it's art. It's hanging out with kids, and I'm getting paid for it. I am a teacher's assistant. I love hanging out with kids. I love interacting with them and stuff. They're amazing. They're just like, yes, kids are great. Just naturally for me, I'm somebody who works well with children, I guess you'd say. And then also I love art, any form of art, cooking, baking, well, decorating cakes, not really the baking part. But cooking and making my plates fancy, drawing, painting, face painting. So this is like such a great job for me. So that's kind of what I do now, is I just kind of like break things down, calm down, take a deep breath. So yeah, I'm going to be working really hard. I'm not just going to sit around hoping that things happen. I just also like to have hope, and like have hope that you can do it. Work really hard to achieve it, and believe that you can and achieve it. You know, positive energy, positive thoughts, hopefully manifesting through all the positive talk and saying that I will achieve this and all that. Well, you know, hopefully that will manifest the actions, but also you need to work hard at it too. You can't just sit around saying that you're going to lose weight, or you're going to become rich, or you're going to move to a different state, or you're going to like start a family. Like, you also have to take steps into making that stuff a reality. But the, you know, positive words of affirmation and believing in yourself and stuff definitely helps you feel like you can achieve taking those steps to your goals. If anybody, you know, is watching this, I'm sure that the few of you know who I am, and you know where my intentions are coming from and all that. So hopefully this makes sense to you. And if it doesn't, well, hopefully you like it anyways, and you can subscribe and see more kind of like craziness like this. I will just say, toot my own horn, I just try to have fun, guys, and I try to love and be kind and see the best in everybody, and I try not to judge. So that's what this channel is about. Like, if you really feel harshly that you need to judge me, I guess you're gonna do whatever you want to do, but that's not what my channel is for. So your comment might get deleted, who knows, because I just don't want any negativity around me, and I don't want to kind of be responsible for anybody else having to read negativity and then feeling negative, like, feelings themselves, whether they want to defend me or jump on that. And no, like, no. that's not what this is for. That's not what I am for, and that's not what you should be for. If we just all start being kinder and helping instead of judging and critiquing, maybe this world will become a better place. It takes all of us working together, taking steps. It's not just going to happen on its own. So, through all of that, I guess that will be the end of this video, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.